What is good, guys? This is another day of trading, and I am up 1.2k for the day. I took one loss and one win. Let's break them down. So, first trade that I took it somewhere around here. Let's check it out. I took it on MNQ. So, the analysis is that I was bullish as the day started. Like I was looking to long towards these highs, but then market like immediately started dropping. So when we got to MNQ, that's where I took my first trade, was buy. Let's go down to the 5 minute because that's where I took the trade. So when you go down to the 5 minute, you can see that price had already run all of these lows and then created this inversion here. Then I entered on this candle somewhere around there, and then I got stopped out here. So when you zoom this in, yeah, and then like after this inversion got created on the 5 minute, then I entered somewhere around there, waited, and then I got stopped out, which is totally fine. Then I went off the charts, then came back around at 11 and checked the 1 hour. So we were still bearish, and then I went down to 15 minutes, so that we had this gap here. I went down to the 1 minute. You can see that we had a high here, price ran it, then after running it, the inversion was formed right here. So this inversion is the one that I executed from. So I checked the 2 minute, then I saw no inversion. 3 minute inversion gets formed right here, so which means the 3 minute is would have offered an entry as well. 4 minute, there was pretty much nothing on the 4 minute, but you know that there was enough. So it was like around 2 hour close here, this low, pretty much below here, but there was also this yeah, these lows here were pretty close, so I'll tell you that somewhere close to them, these ones here from Monday. So yeah, that's how the trades look like. Now we got the journal, you can see $751 loss. And honestly, this setup was good. I can take it again and again. I took it because I believe that the market was bearish. Sorry, this one I took it because I believe the market was bullish, and I will take it a million times. Like all my confirmations have been met, it's just that the setup didn't work out. So very grateful with it. I'm patient. I was patient with it. I'm grateful that I waited instead of entering early. Like I could have got an opportunity, honestly. When you check the 1 minute at here where I took the entry, like I took it somewhere around here. You check the 1 minute, you can see that there was an inversion at the first presented fair value gap. Like I would have entered here, but why didn't I enter? Because of this huge gap here. I was like, okay, this thing here could ultimately reject, which is totally fine. So it's like, okay, instead of doing that, I mean, I can just sit on my hands and wait for another better entry. So you can see this entry would have also been good, but I didn't take that because I was waiting for something else. So even though that something else ended up being a loss, I still had the patience to wait for a setup to be more clear, for a setup to make me feel more confident about it. So I think that is it. Now I learned that losing is part of the process. I actually learned, okay, it's just like a reminder, it's not something I learned, it's not something new. Losing is part of the process. I have to accept losses, I have to embrace losses. So I think that was all for this trade, and on to the next as usual. There's no reason to get attached to the trade. So this trade never went in drawdown, and we could have made 2,230, but ended up making 2,010, which is, I mean, it's okay. Why do I have to bottom ticket? I have to. This was actually, I even bottom ticked, I think. Like I don't have to go all the way here or where the market is at now. So I'm grateful for what I got, and yeah, I already described my entry, why I entered, and stuff like that. So I also channeled some stuff here. Like after getting stopped out in the first trade, market was showing bearish signs. It was extremely bearish, so I entered off of a 15-minute fair value gap, targeting a 15-minute low, and was simply continuation to the downside. So retracement, then that continuation to the downside was the one that I took. The good thing is that I took it was I was on a motorbike heading home. I was like, okay, session is still on. I'm not in my office because dude, the PM was in the office and I didn't want to stay there trying to trade. Would have been too much stress. So pulled up the charts and everything went in line. So uh, entering the trade, honestly didn't feel anything. I was just seeing like if the model will if the model will work as we continue lower. So pretty much nothing. And when closing, I felt okay with the return on the trade, got my part of the move, following the consistency rule on the prop, because if I had made more than 1.5k on the day, it would have been crazy. So to prevent the mistakes, I will just wait. I didn't do any mistakes. I had to bring in some sarcasm. Yeah, I think that's it. And yeah, we've reviewed it. And until next time, stay blessed. Peace.